A cease and desist order by the Development Control Authority, DCA, is now in place for Cabot St. Lucia over actions taken on the Cas En Bas beach over the weekend. Newly appointed chairman of the Development Control Authority, Ignatius Jean, says that despite Cabot stating that the works were related to a cleanup campaign, formal permission was not granted.
They did indicate what they were doing was to clean up the sargassum in the area. Of course, that is, the beach belongs to the Crown, and they would have had to have permission from the Commissioner for Crown Lands, as well as the National Conservation Authority, who would have jurisdiction on beach maintenance of beaches.
In the absence of the relevant permission needed by the company to perform maintenance work on Crown lands, the DCA instructed Cabot to cease and desist all operations on the beach.
As we speak, we are still on the ground dealing with this matter, and we have issued cease and desist of all operations on that beach. And we wish to reassure the public that the DCA will exercise its utmost vigilance in the management of the project.
There was an outcry in certain circles over the contentious Cabot development in 2020 and 2021, with protest action from civil society groups and the opposition, as well as the St. Lucia National Trust, calling for greater oversight of the project by the DCA and other relevant agencies. The new DCA chair sought to clarify that the action taken by the DCA pertains specifically to the recent weekend activity and does not represent a full-scale stoppage of the overall development.
Operations on the beach. There were approvals that the Cabot already has had from the previous board for certain sections of their development, and there are other matters that are now tabled for review and by this new board, of which I chair. And because these matters are tabled and we will be reviewing them to make decisions, I could not go into any further details about them because we have to do the due process.
As for when Cabot can resume its sargassum cleanup on the Cas En Bas beach, the DCA chair was unable to provide a timeline for approval.
Oh, well, you're dealing with a huge development that will require a lot of analysis by technical teams and a lot of discussions on the matters. There are a lot of technical details that we have to revisit. So I could not give a definite timeline on this, but we would do our utmost to resolve a lot of the matters at the earliest possible time.
In the interim, Jean says the DCA board will be engaging the developers, key stakeholders, referral agencies like the St. Lucia National Trust and other interest groups to provide a fair hearing in accordance with the law. Lucia Alfred, HTS News Force.